Hello everyone and welcome to the first ever episode of our news show on the channel, the weekly update, where we helped you catch up with everything that had happened in the Gamefi community for the last 7 days in just 10 minutes to stay updated. I am your host Alex from Gamefi Army, and this week's weekly update will cover some notable news in June, so sit up and let's review what this week got to offer. Starting off this week, we have news about a brand new game called Wildcard, developed by the Wildcard Alliance, which has received over $46 million in the Series A round funding. The Wildcard Alliance was co-founded by a married couple, Katie and Bedner, who previously co-founded Playful Studio. They have assembled a world-class team of game industry veterans with decades of AAA development experience, now working alongside with storytellers and IP creators from massive media franchises such as Star Wars, DC Comics, and the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Wildcard is the brainchild of Bedner, and it's a hybrid of MOBA, real-time strategy, and collectible card game, where players compete surrounded by live, interactive fans and spectators. The Wildcard Alliance wants to onboard the next billion gamers to the Web3 with ease, accessibility, and fun at the forefront, according to Bedner. It has elements of a game like Hearthstone or Magic the Gathering, where you manage card decks, but it also has the action gameplay of a multiplayer online battle arena game. The game will use blockchain technology, as Bedner believes that Web3 technology will bring something special to gaming. Wildcard will be powered by Polygon, one of the leading chains of gaming and a platform for Ethereum scaling and infrastructure development. At the moment, Wildcard has more than 100 people working on it, and the team has worked on famous titles like Age of Empires, Halo Wars, New Super Lucky's Tale, Orc Must Die, and Words with Friends. As for the $46 million fund, Paradigm, which funds crypto and Web3 companies, led the round, with support from Griffin Gaming Partners and Sabrina Han. That's a pretty high-end group of investors. Paradigm's investment in the Wildcard Alliance underscores a shared belief that interactive entertainment will be a primary driver of growth in Web3. Moving on to the second news of the week, a Diabrada report indicates that Gamefi continues to grow despite crypto winter. Blockchain games were the subject of the latest Diabrada XBGA Games Report number 5, published on Tuesday. The report looked at a healthy ecosystem and investments coming into the Gamefi and Metaverse markets. Several projects were covered in the detail of the report, which outlined the continued success and growth. Splinterlands, Illuvium, Galaverse, and Steppen have continued to bring new players to their platforms, gain financial interest, and expand their businesses. Diabrada claimed that a common theme between many of these popular projects was the underlying utility provided by the gaming aspect itself. Gamefi and Metaverse projects have begun to utilize non-fungible tokens and crypto tokens in ways other than pure speculation. One example being the NFT shoes in Steppen Move to Earn project, which can be bought and sold in the Steppen Metaverse, potentially offering some incentive in addition to the exercise aspect of the game. The report indicates that the gameplay itself has demonstrated utility in the context of Metaverse in Q2 2022. As Bitcoin was declining in early June, the blockchain game Illuvium sold 20,000 land plots, generating 4,018 ethers for its developers, which is worth $72 million at the time of the sale took place. The report suggested that Splinterlands has held 350,000 daily unique active wallets since May, showing a slight 4% decline from April. Investments have continued to roll into the space as well. A16Z and Dapper Labs invested $1.3 billion into Gamefi and Metaverse technologies, seeming to indicate continued venture capital interest and support. Decentralized Blockchain Flow also received a $725 million investment from Dapper Labs to support its Metaverse-related initiatives such as the NBA Top Shots. So Gamefi lovers, please don't worry too much about the current hellishly bearish market and have faith for the development of the Gamefi scene in the future. The next news was also announced on this Tuesday. On the 21st of June, Uniswap Labs announced the acquisition of NFT marketplace aggregator Genie. The deal will allow millions of Uniswap users to buy NFTs listed across various marketplaces, directly from the leading decentralized exchange protocol, but neither Uniswap nor Genie have not yet specified the acquisition amount. Uniswap is the biggest decentralized exchange on the Ethereum blockchain, with more than 7 billion of value locked as of today's data. According to an official announcement, it sees NFTs as another form of value in the growing digital economy, and it's expanding its universe to build out its marketplace for all digital assets. Reportedly, the new deal will open up possibilities for Uniswap users to track NFT listings across multiple NFT marketplace platforms and buy or sell them within a few clicks. As stated in the release, Uniswap Labs plans to enable a new function for its web app in autumn. As part of the acquisition, Uniswap will airdrop USDC stablecoins for Genie users who hold Genie Genesis NFTs or have made at least one swap with the marketplace aggregator before the date of April 15, 2022. As disclosed by Uniswap Labs, the airdrop will be announced later this summer. The purchase of Genie is not the first time the leading DEX protocol has entered the NFT market. 3 years ago, Uniswap launched Unisocks, a form of liquidity pool backed by real-world assets in the form of branded limited edition socks. In 2022, Uniswap Labs also experimented with Uniswap V3 liquidity pool positions, represented as unique NFT art pieces. Next up, a well-known title in the Gamefi community will be testing new limits and starting to branch out to another form of entertainment and media. That title is Splinterlands, the oldest and most popular blockchain-based trading card game, and they announced the release of a Twitch channel called Splinterlands TV. Since its funding in 2018, Splinterlands has been one of the most consistent and vastly played games in the blockchain gaming industry. This NFT game is enjoyed by more than 2 million users in 146 countries worldwide and reached the astonishing milestone of 2 billion fights last month. The community behind the game is incredible, and as it appears, it doesn't have any plans to slow down soon. Considering that, Splinterlands decided to take a big step forward and create Splinterlands TV, dubbed as an education and entertainment channel for all the players. Splinterlands TV channel on the Twitch platform will be open 24/7, and anyone recording their age, status, or level can stream Splinterlands. There you can find enthusiasts of the game eager to entertain and, most importantly, educate, have small talks about the game, its functionalities. Beginners and experts will play all kinds of game modes and difficulties. Some may only talk and show you strategies you might want to include in your gameplay, and some others will just play and enjoy their time. Splinterlands offers entertainment for the masses. Splinterlands TV will undoubtedly have great success, being the main destination for Splinterland enthusiasts and everyone wanting to get started with the game. Finally, to end this weekly update video, we will deliver to you some updates on the Axie Infinity's hacking incident 2 months ago. After the exploit that led to the theft of over $600 million, Axie Infinity will finally reimburse users and restart the Roman bridge exploited in the attack. The developers expect to start reimbursing affected users on June 28th. Users can withdraw the exact amount of what they held before the hack once the bridge is back online. But 56 Ether stolen from Axie Infinity DAO will remain uncollateralized. This announcement is coming months after Sky Mavis, the developer of Axie Infinity, pledged to reimburse those who lost their funds. The firm has raised $150 million from investors in Binance-led funding round to make its promise. The hackers stole more than 170,000 units of Ethers and 25.5 million USDC in the single biggest exploit ever to the crypto industry. At the time, the loot was worth over $600 million, but its value has now dropped to $260 million due to the decline of dollar value of Ethers. The attack affected Axie Infinity significantly as it experienced a drop in the numbers of its daily users. The current bear market has also piled to its misery, alongside other GameFi platforms. Specifically, Axie Infinity's daily users has dropped from its all-time high of 2.7 million in November 2021 to only less than 600,000 in June 6. Its native token, AXS, has also seen its value decline massively. However, it has seen a huge recovery in the last few days, with a 24% rise in the past 7 days. Meanwhile, the network saw its all-time NFT sales volume reach over $4 billion, placing it behind Ethereum and beating other storage rivals like Solana, Polygon, and others. The incident shocked us and the Gamefi community as a whole when it happened, so we sincerely hope for all investors to regain their lost assets and for Axie Infinity to bounce back and continue to be a stable pillar in the Gamefi community. And that concludes the weekly update of this week. Despite the current depressingly bearish market, the overall Gamefi scene seems to be still relatively active and resilient toward this downtrend. A lot of gaming projects are still getting massive funds, old mistakes and problems are being compensated, and some opportunities are opening up in the future for investors. So please hold your heads up and remain hopeful, for we will get through this crypto winter together.